Morning. Right, abstraction. I've just sprayed the paper with some gluey mix of PVA glue, but being vertical it's sort of all run down, so I'm just going to put on some oh, well, that's quite interesting. I've been watching a lot of abstract painting on the tube. Mostly, I'm going to put some red in there. Mostly BBC documentaries made over many years, and it's so exciting. You've been doing something for so long, and all of a sudden you sort of think, is this it? Is this it? I keep doing the same old watercolours. I mean, I love watercolours, but there comes a time when you've got to think, can I keep doing this? Is that all there is to painting? It's just really, abstract expressionism is more about enjoying the process of painting, not always knowing where you're going. In fact, never knowing where you're going, because that's the whole point of it. Is abstract, is an abstract statement. It means nothing. I'm not thinking of anything. I'm just putting some paint on watercolour paper that's different to what I normally do. With watercolours, this is acrylic, mostly cheap, and I'm just loving doing it. Just enjoy putting on paint. I want to get my grandson doing this. He's 9 and he'll love messing around with granddad's paints, the proper stuff. I was watching one with Bridget Riley, and I've seen some of Bridget Riley's work, and well, that's so weird, but it was one of George Melly. George died some years ago, a very colourful life, to put it mildly. But he was a jazz aficionado, loved, more red in there. This would be better if it was on a flat surface, but since I'm just demonstrating my stuff, it's easier to watch it. Oh, look how that diffuses. That's really exciting. Just get slashes of red. Yeah, let's make it orangey. And white. Do you know, I was inspired by a Maggie Tambling painting this morning. It was of a wave, and she was painting, or inspired, on the east coast. Well, we go down to Bexhill 2 or 3 times a year with our friends. Oh, look. Oh dear, that needs a bit sticking in. Right, I'm going to have to do that. This is one of those cheap Chinese brushes, but they're pretty good because they're goat hair. But you occasionally have to repair them. So, bear with me. I'm going to give that a really good clean and find another brush. Right, okay. Now I've got my big pot of PVA glue. I'll probably forget to go back. There's my PVA glue. Oh, my easel's collapsed. Help, help. Ooh, ooh. Sorry about that. I've lent my big easel to a drama group. Now the brushes gone in the paint, gone in the burnt umber. Right, start again. Glue, PVA glue, hugely useful in acrylic painting. So we just take the top off, and I'm going to pull well, I would if I could find the it's on the floor. Right, the end of the brush, look, it's all gone rubbishy. So we'll dip in there, the PVA glue, it's wood glue, and can you hear me swear under my breath? Right, okay, so we'll let that dry now. It'll take a couple of hours probably. But these cheap brushes, they're wonderful brushes because they do all sorts of lovely things. But I bought this one a few years ago. The price will tell you how, probably a couple of dollars. £1.30. Can you see that? £1.30. Well, we can use it. Right, put the lid back on that, and I'll bring you back up to what we're doing here. Right, YouTube will probably try to correct all this. Right, I'm liking that run. Probably just the spray is a bit. Right, let's put a bit of red in there to see if that will diffuse with the that's it's a bit daft really. I just try to balance that with the other side, with there, but anyway. Hardly a Jackson Pollock drip painting, but I think if it looks okay, then you can say that someone else will think it looks okay as well. I've got these 22 by 15 inch sheets of watercolour paper. I don't use them much, I mostly use them for demonstrations of watercolour painting or acrylic, but I'm loath to think that this would ever be demonstrated, but you never know. You can never repeat this. I mean, it's just a mental blackness really. It's going to take a while for it to sink, or for the paper to dry, so that it loses it's expanded because I've not shrunk it. first. Black is the queen of colours. It's that's there. It's just a little bit too fussy. Same as that bit there. So let's just smooth it out a bit. Right, that'll do. Right, let's put it in a mount if we've got one that will around it. I'll just raise that up. I'm going to do another one next. I'm going to exploit that effect, but I might have to lower the angle of the board somewhat. No, that's I haven't got any frames that would suit the size. Right, okay, just I wonder if I could just hold that in there. No. I can't really sort that out. I'm going to give my mate Alan a ring in a minute. See what he's been up to. See what he thinks of my foray into abstraction. I'm really enjoying doing all this. Painting something totally original, totally meaningless. A lot of fun to do. I hope you enjoy. I know some of you do on Facebook. I'm doing all right. YouTube, you're going to get a few unlikes. There we are. There's another abstract. I think it's nice as a vignette. I like all that. That I would like to have done more of that, but I've got a bit carried away with the paint. Let's put my brushes in the water. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in a minute. Bye bye.